Come in. Okay. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
You're not mommy.
I'm not mommy.
You're daddy.
I'm daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, mommy went to a meeting. So she's not here right now, so it's just you and me. Is that okay? Yeah. You want me to carry that stuff for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll carry it for you, honey.
Okay.
How many blankies do you need?
One.
Yeah, I have one. I have one.
Okay.
How many do you need then?
Okay, one.
You want me to carry the other blanket too?
You carry.
You want me to carry you?
Yeah.
Okay, so not just carry the blankets, carry you. Okay. Sounds fun. I like carrying you. Come here, little pipsqueak. Okay, what do you want for breakfast? Toast? Do you want toast or do you want cereal? Toast. Toast. Banana? How about banana? You want to watch Hot Pot? Yeah, toast and banana? It's just Mo and me today. Mo and me. Hey Mo. It's just Mo and me today. Catherine was up and at it early. She was up at like 5 o'clock to head to Renton for a real estate training that she wanted to attend today. So I'm doing the domestic thing with Mo, watching her all morning. Right now we're going to... Do you know where we're going, Mo? Where are we going? We're going to go to the grocery store, okay? So really doing the domestic thing this morning. Here we go, Mo.
This is what I say. I would cry. Oh, baby. Oh, I would cry. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Don't you?
Let's talk about goal setting. As I've mentioned in some recent videos, Catherine and I are more committed to growing our business than probably ever before. It's just that sometimes we're busier than we'd like to be, and other times we're not as busy as we know we could be, and so we want to balance that out. And we know the best way to do that is to add some other agents to the team, not necessarily grow our business by us doing more, but by getting more agents into Persinger Group so that they can utilize our marketing, our systems, our brand, our technology, our experience. But one thing that was really clear to me after having the conversation with the business consultant, my friend Jonathan, was he kind of called me out and said, I can't help you, your goals aren't big enough. So I chewed on that over the weekend. I really thought about it. And you know, he wasn't wrong. I think one of the things that's happened since we've had Morgan is Catherine and I aren't afraid to think big, but we don't want to commit to big. Quality of life is really important to us, and we have a pretty good quality of life right now. And so as far as goal setting goes, if goal setting was on a spectrum, and it looked like this, no goals and too big goals. Not too big, too big. Although setting too big goals could be a good strategy. So if this is the spectrum, no goals to too big of goals, this is not good. You don't want to operate from that. By default, Catherine and I have probably looked at this of goals that are too big and said, we don't know how to get there. So what we need to find on the spectrum is, like, right now our goals are too small. It's basically like just do a little bit more, do a little bit more, do a little bit more. And that doesn't really get us, it doesn't give us momentum. It doesn't give us a lot of drive and get up and go. It doesn't attract a lot of other agents to our business to come work for us if our goals are too small. Our goals have to be big enough. They have to be big enough to attract those other agents. So they have to be big enough to attract. They also need to be big enough for us to see them and be able to reach them. Some goals are too big where they're past the horizon. You can't see where those goals are at, so you don't even know which direction to go because it's out of sight. They need to be big enough so that we can see them and reach them, but also attract other agents to us. I call this Goldilocks goals. Not too small, not too big, but just right. So we need to figure out some Goldilocks goals for our business.